Come on, Myrtle. Let's go. Okay, so I am with mechanic extraordinaire, master mechanic, Paul from Recumbent PDX, and unbelievably, he has driven out to Tillamook from Portland to help me with this electric assist problem that I'm having with the Eco, Trail, and Boost settings on the display and trying to get the Bluetooth to work with the display. And so he has shown me already that it does in fact have Bluetooth. I thought it did not because I couldn't figure it out. And he is going to go through the steps one more time and explain how it works. Okay, so here's the display. We've got, let's see, in Eco mode. And then I've just got, it's an app on the phone, and we've come to a place where it says Bluetooth, LE connection.
Okay, so what we're going to do is, first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn off the Shimano drive system. Let it turn itself off. Then you press the Bluetooth LE connection on there. It'll come to this screen. And you've got 15 seconds then to turn the power on for the Shimano steps. And you notice that it pops up and says that it found the SCE 6100, which is this control head. Click on that and it will go into, and then you've got a pass key to put in. And we're just going to use the stock one, which is 000000. It already knows that because we've done this a couple times. And then the screen just stays on the Shimano steps part instead of their main functions. And then it's just doing its little connection thing with the little spinning gear. And then once it's in connection, you've got the main screen up here so that you can update your firmware, which we've already done. So we know everything on their control is updated. But then you can go to customize, and on customize you can go to the drive unit, and you've got basically 3 different connections. You can have it when they come from the factory. They come preset in dynamic, and on dynamic there's not a whole lot of difference in the system between what it feels like when you're in eco mode and when you're in trail. If you look, it says eco's in its highest setting, trail's in its lowest setting, and boost is in its highest. So it's kind of like having, eco, trail, boost. And that's good for guys who are doing a lot of mountain bike riding. But for, somebody like Sylvia, you want a little bit more. And so we put it into Explorer. And so Eco stays in high where it was, but Trail now moves to medium, and Boost moves down from really high down to a medium level. So you've got more of an even step as far as how the assist power goes. And once you've chosen what you want, like we've got it in Explorer, then you just hit the little check mark down there, and it'll make sure it loads that, and then you're pretty much done. And you see it goes back and it shows you the display setting and the switch unit setting. So you can change, how the buttons down here, what functions they do. If you've got the button mounted, a little different, you can change that. And on display, you can go into display and you can adjust, whether you want it in miles or kilometers, or if you need to set the clock to the current time. If you're somebody like Sylvia and you're traveling, going through time zones, you might need to do that. So, and there's a beep thing that you can, so it beeps when you're doing things. All those things you can change in the display mode. And so since we're not changing any of that, we'll just hit the little X down here, and we're pretty much done. And that's all there is to it.
Wow, fantastic. And now it's going to be a lot more comfortable climbing, because as it was when I was climbing, I was only able to go like 4 miles an hour unless I put it in boost mode. And then I was traveling at like 10 miles an hour, and it was really pulling far more juice than I wanted it to from the battery. And so now I'll be able to do more like probably 5, 6, 7 miles an hour when I'm climbing, and that's going to be a lot more comfortable. Thank you very, very much, Paul.
No problem.
Fantastic.
Gives me an excuse to come out to Tillamook to the cheese factory and get a grilled cheese sandwich.
Isn't that great?
Love it.
Yay!